Okay, calm down, Glory. Calm down. Guys, it's it's 7 days into the new year already. But the pressure is a lot. Guys, it's a lot. It's a lot. Now, first off, before I dive into whatever I'm talking about, Happy New Year to every single one of you, amazing FSWG family. I'm super excited that we all made it into this glorious year. I refer to this year 2025 as a glorious year, a year filled with recoveries in all ramifications, a year filled with grace, God's mercy, and God's provision. Yes, prosperity all around. I've been wishing that for myself, and I have been wishing the same thing for every single one of you in this community. Yes. So, hi, how are you all doing? You're welcome to my channel if you're new here. And if you're a returning viewer or a returning subscriber, hello and massive welcome back to you. My name is Gloria Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. And I call myself the girl with the tea, but a lot of that is about to change in this year. Yeah, we're not going to get into all of that for now. Yes. But speaking about the pressure that has already started creeping in on me with this new year, with the beginning of this new year, guys, of course, I am referring to our shows. Yes, our favorite shows. Guys, this feels like an ambush. Yes, it feels like an ambush. It feels like all of these producers and organizers, they came together, they had one big massive meeting, and they decided that, listen, we're going to storm January 2025 with all of our shows, and people must watch it. And guys, here I am thinking about myself that, oh my goodness, all of these shows, we love these shows on this channel, in this community. We talk about these shows, we review, we analyze these shows, and we still have to analyze them, as much as they are all crowding this month of January, guys. Listen, the pressure is so much. And in case you're wondering, I am referring to Bibi and Zamzi coming back with a new season 5. There is the Real Housewives of Lagos premiering on the same freaking day, with the 3rd season. And there is Dubai Blinks season 3. There is Young, Famous and African season 3 as well. And here is Gloria Elijah bawling her eyes out. Because guys, I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. I feel so scared for myself, quite frankly. I feel really scared for myself because I know it's going to be hectic. It's a lot of work, but we're going to try to navigate our way around it. All right. We're going to sort it out. We're capable. And yes, we're going to fight it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, enough with all of that rant. Yes. The crux of the matter of this video is first all about the cast members, the new cast members of the Real Housewives of Lagos's new season. Yes, that's the season 3 of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought we would wait forever for a new season. But then finally, the producers, they are blessing our screens again with a 3rd season. But this time around, there's been some exits here and there, and there's been some returns, and then there's been some new introductions into the season. And I find it super exciting. Yeah, I find it super exciting. And we're going to be talking all about that on this video. So please make sure you watch to the end. Do not skip out on any part, all right? Also, before we get into the actual details of this video, guys, I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm trying so hard to pass on so many infos to all of you before I forget anything, all right? So yeah, watch this video to the end. Don't skip out on any part. And yeah, on Saturday, guys, brace yourselves. We're going to be having a YouTube live conversation as usual. Guys, we're back. We're back with our community meetings, with our community gatherings. Saturday, 3 p.m. WAT is the time. Do not miss out. You totally need to come and mark the register because there's a lot to talk about, all right? So yeah, one final disclaimer. This is not my new studio. So in case you like it, don't look forward to it, all right? Because this is a separate space and my usual filming space has got some activity going on right there. There's no new changes, nothing. Yeah, just noise. Yes. Yeah, so this is just like borrowing this space. This space is actually from my second channel. So I just had to borrow this space for this video. On my next video, we're going back. We're going back to our community house, all right? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, in case you are yet to subscribe, to become a part of this community, please make sure you do just that, because this channel is going to be busy moving forward and you totally do not want to miss out on, yeah, NEPA has brought light. Anyways, you do not want to miss out on anything that we drop on this channel, all right? Now, all of that said, just quickly dive right into it. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are already aware about the identities and the professions of these new cast members, even much more than they themselves are aware that people know about them. Yes, because these new cast members are not strangers to controversy on the Nigerian internet space. No, they are public, like very public. They are public as public can be. They have got their own fair share of dirty controversies on the Nigerian internet space. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even want to begin to go into it because there's a lot. And that also adds to my excitement because I want to weigh as a viewer, yeah, not just as an analyst, did I want to say analyzer? Not just as an analyst of the show, yeah. I want to weigh the validity of the information I have about these women, you know, to what they will be portraying on the show. And I must admit, it's thrilling. Yeah, it's thrilling. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. Trust me, I cannot wait. And I know I'm not the only one that is really looking forward to what and how these ladies are going to, you know, carry themselves on the show. You know, the things they're going to share with us on the show. Now, I am still thinking if I should, you know, spill about some of the, you know, gist I have heard about these women, which is pretty much available to us on the internet, guys. I'm not really sure. I'm thinking, should I or should I not? Yeah, but let's see. I'm going to make up my mind before the end of this video, all right? But before we get into the details of these new cast members, ladies and gentlemen, this video will not be complete if we do not first talk about the ones that were, you know, the ones that birthed the Real Housewives of Lagos, the ones that were before these ones are now, you know. And of course, I am referring to the ones that left. We're going to talk about the ones that decided that they became too big for the show to the point of not even showing up for the season 2's reunion. We still haven't forgiven them for that, yes, and I don't know if we're ever going to forgive them for that, yes, except for one, of course, you know, that had an emergency that needed to be attended to, you know, as at the time, yes. So we're going to talk about those ones. We're also going to talk about the ones that we have still on the show, that I'm also really excited about. And of course, the one that did not return for a second season, but is back. The third season, guys. Woo! Okay, you know what? I feel like I'm getting too excited with this conversation, but let's take it from the ones that left. Yeah, the ones that are not returning. And of course, worthy to begin with is the mother that they call the Queen Mother, Iyabo, and little minions, Chioma and Tani. And of course, the other one that seems to have a confused identity, yes, Dr. Romeo. Dr. Romeo, according to Tony Lawani. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, listen, the moment the new cast members for the season 3 of the show got released by the producers, I am going to be frank with all of you, I was quite shocked that they were not part of that list. They weren't. It made me wonder, why? Why? Guys, I almost lost my mind. I found it unbelievable that they were not returning. Like, why? Why? And see, it was more painful because their nightmare was returning back. Caroline! Guys, oh my goodness. Why? Guys, imagine what season 3 would have looked like if they were still there and Caroline returned with all that trash, all that bullying, all that nastiness that they meted out to Caroline in season 1. Even some of the degrading things they said about her in season 2. Imagine. And coupled with the numerous disgusting things they said, the many unnecessary, insulting references they made about her in season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, just imagine. I mean, close your eyes and imagine what season 3 would have been like. Lord have mercy. Why did they mess it up? Why did they flee? What was the reason? Were they scared? Why? What was the reason? Could it be the contracts? Could it be that they did not want to have Caroline on the show and they probably gave an ultimatum to, the producers that, hey, Caroline must not return, otherwise we are not returning as well. And the producer said, well, you know what? Fuck you. You can leave. At the end of the day, we've got people that want to be on the show. What could be the reason? And one time I, went through Chioma's Snapchat, and I think people were asking if she was returning to the 3rd season. And she had explained, because she's quite generous with explanations a lot of times to our fans, and sometimes I wonder why. But anyways, she was quite generous with her explanation, and according to what she had typed, she had explained that she had given her some conditions to the producers, and the producers had refused to meet those conditions, and she had seen that they were not aligning, and so she had decided to take a step back from the show. So she's not returning. Now, what I am not really sure of is if this is the last we're going to see Chioma, on the Real Housewives of Lagos show, or if she's just taking a breather from one season like Caroline did, and maybe she's going to return. And I have a strong feeling that she's going to return, because Chioma was actually basking in the glory of her character on the show. So I have a very strong feeling that she's going to be back. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, talking about Iyabo, to be quite frank with all of you, I was kind of relieved that Iyabo was not going to return. Yeah, because in a way, I kind of felt like she wasn't really doing much. Yeah. It kind of looked like they just placed her on this very ridiculously high pedestal as Queen Mother, and there wasn't really anything she was bringing to the show. I'm sorry. Yeah, there wasn't really anything she was bringing, save for her confessionals that were sometimes fun. Yeah, but I personally did not really see what she was bringing to the show. Yeah, she was just more like the leader of the bullies pack, and I felt like it was kind of a boring narrative. I felt like, woman, there's actually more that you can do. There's more you can do, there's more you can give. why this? You just want to be like the queen mother and you're just there. Let everybody be afraid of you. Yeah. Who are you? Don't you always want to fight? Like, it was kind of boring for me. Yes. So I wasn't really disappointed when I did not see her name as part of the cast members for the season 3 of the show. Now, speaking about Tanya, guys, I literally danced. I was so excited. Now, I do not know if Tanya left because her gang were not going to return, or if it was because she just became a mother anew, like she just put to birth another child. Yes. I don't know. I don't know what her reason is, and I don't know if it's for the same reason that she did not show up during the reunion of season 2. That's the season 2 reunion. If because she was pregnant, guys, I'm not really sure. But whatever reason it was that Tanya is not showing up in season 3, guys, I accept. I accept. I love it. I'm excited. I am relieved, as a matter of fact, because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to say, but Tanya did not give anything in season 2. Tanya did not give anything. Tanya was more like everybody's chihuahua, they just blow the whistle, pee, 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 and she just shows up like a very, very humble, loyal puppy, so whatever Chioma wants, whatever Iyabo wants, Tanya delivers. Yes. And she didn't really have a personality. So she wasn't sharing anything. She wasn't giving anything. Her confessioners felt so, so guarded, so careful, like, hey, let me not say anything else so that Iyabo will not be offended, so that Chioma will not be offended. It was boring. Really boring. But I love the fashion though. Her makeup, her fashion was giving. When we talk about personality, when we talk about energy, when we talk about character, it was 0. Yeah. So I literally danced for joy when I did not see Tanya's name or face on the list of cast members for the 3rd season of the show. Yes. Now, on to Dr. Romel. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I'm going to be frank with all of you. I was kind of sad that he's not returning, for this season. Just like Chioma, just like I thought about Chioma, I'm not really sure if this is the end of the end of the end for them, but for this particular season, Dr. Romel was not included on the list. I don't know if he's going to show back. Guys, I don't know, but guys, frankly speaking, as much as that person is very annoying, like very annoying, I really wanted to see him again, for another season. I really wanted to see if the new cast members will be as gullible and easy to deceive as Chioma, Iyabo, and Tanya were. Because that man is quite deceptive. He is king of the game of manipulation. And that was exactly what he did. He manipulated that gang of bullies, like he manipulated them. He used their head. He turned their head like Kamala. Yeah. He literally deceived them to the fullest, got them on his side against his friend Faith, So I really wanted to see if he is really good at the game of manipulation or if those ladies were just plain gullible, or just very myopic, towards reality. I really wanted to see, so I really wanted to see if, take for instance, he comes back for another season, if he will be able to deceive the likes of Sophia Momodu, Diiadem, and Dabota Lawson. Guys, won't that be fun? So I was quite sad, but I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed if he would make an appearance, because just like the season 2 of the show, he was not included in the ad shot of the women, but he sort of appeared on the show. So I am really keeping my fingers crossed and hoping that he's going to make an appearance, because I would love to see these ladies in return do him dirty, just like he did, Faith and Laura dirty in season 2. I mean, guys, what do you think about that? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, on to Tony and Faith. For Tony, frankly speaking, guys, I was really sad. Because we really enjoyed her in season 1. regardless of how she presented herself. But season two was much better. You could sense the elevation, you could sense the growth, you could sense the maturity. Yes, and so we loved her more. But we couldn't really enjoy her, like fully experience this new towing, because of her health situation. And I'm glad that things are much better for her now. And frankly speaking, I don't really know the reason she did not return for this new season yet, but whatever it is, I really do hope that it's for a good reason, it's for a good cause. Yes, and I'm really hoping that we get to see her on another season. Yes. Well, yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Yes. And then finally, on to Faith. And this is with regards to the cast members that left, that are not returning for this season. Yes. Oh my goodness. I felt like we saw the beauty of Faith in season 2. And as much as I really wanted her to return, in a way, I'm kind of glad that she didn't return for this new season. Yeah. I kind of felt like whatever Dr. Romel and the bullies, tried to do, though it sort of backfired on them, but I felt like they really worked really hard to try to taint her image in season 2. Yes. So I think it's only best for her to, take a step back from the show and, live her best life and then return if she wants to return. Yes. Same thing they did to Caroline, that made Caroline take a step back and then returned. I'm really hoping that it's sort of going to be the same pattern, with Faith Mori. And I'm really hoping that for another season, she comes back. Yes. And I mean, even if she wants to make an appearance in season 3, probably go for tea, for brunch or something with Caroline, that would really be great. Yes. I would really love to see her make an appearance. But if you ask me if I am, if I'm cool with the fact that she is not returning for the season 3, I would tell you an absolute yes. Yes. I mean, if people work harder than the devil to try to taint my image, my brand that I have worked for over the years, I would definitely want to take a step back and do other things that make me happy. And then if I like, I would come back. I mean, guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Now, quickly, we move on to the cast members that still are before these new ones that are. I don't know if that makes sense. Laura and Mariam. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. When I saw the unveiling and discovered that Laura was coming back, guys, I was super excited. Guys, I was super excited because Laura is fun. Laura is entertaining, the petty, nasty, childish Laura of season 1 compared to the mature, the elevated, the iconic Laura of season 2. Guys, I love those shades of Laura. However, curiosity got my excitement to the fullest because I've seen those sides of Laura. Now, I want to know which side of Laura we're going to be experiencing in season 3. Also, looking at the fact that one woman that she sort of had some issues with in season 2, that is Mariam, is also staying back with her for this new season. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait. And speaking about Mariam, ladies and gentlemen, we saw Mariam's identity crisis in season 1 and more of that in season 2. We also saw a bit of sass, a bit of I don't know what to call it yet, but we sort of saw a bit of her insecurities in season 2, a bit of her challenges, with conceiving. In season 2, we also saw how she sort of felt pressured to join the bullies gang of Iyabo, Chioma, and Tani in season 2 just to belong to a friendship group because she fell out with her friend of over 16 years, that is Toyin Lawani. Yes. So we saw all of that. We saw all of that ups and downs with Mariam. Yeah. And now this is a new season and Tony is no longer in the picture. The bully gang, they are no longer in the picture. And then there's left just Laura, that she wasn't really on good terms with, but they kind of settled their issues, of course, in season 2. And then there's also Caroline that is returning. The same Caroline that she sort of fought against or sort of kept malice with because she had to support her friend Tony. So, ladies and gentlemen, here comes another dispensation to experience another Mariam. Yes. So the question now is, which Mariam are we going to be having? Are we going to be experiencing a Mariam that now has her spine, that now has a mind of her own? A Mariam that now knows how to, thread her own path and not inherit people's beef, or for the sake of friendship. Are we going to be experiencing a Mariam that sees no need to join a clique to be relevant on the show? Because that's what Mariam has been on about. Season 1, Season 2. Are we going to be experiencing a Mariam that will not be unnecessarily malicious, or are we going to be experiencing a Mariam that's going to go all out to give us drama? Because that's what she's really good at on the show. And in a way, I kind of like it. I kind of enjoy it. But guys, I'm really curious. Is Mariam going to be on a good page with Caroline? Is she going to want to join forces with Laura? Or is she going to want to, join forces with Dabota? Or guys, what is Mariam's deal this season? What is Mariam going to be doing? See, Mariam is a case study for me this season. I am looking forward to everything that Mariam has to give this season, and I cannot wait. But I would love to hear your thoughts about Mariam as well in the comment section below. So go ahead and share. Now, moving on quickly to Caroline. Okay, so finally, Caroline is back. Ladies and gentlemen, I find it unbelievable. I can't believe this, but it's true. Caroline is back. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I'm happy she's back. Super excited. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, I feel kind of sad because imagine Caroline in season 2 with all of that rubbish. According to Chioma, all of that rubbish that the bullies gang were just displaying towards Faith. How would that season have been? I mean, of course, I'm super excited about that, yes. However, it's got me wondering, what's going to happen? What is going to happen? What would Caroline bring to the show? What should we expect? What should we expect? Because, that's the danger of your storyline getting all tangled up with other cast members' storyline. There's always a question of, if those cast members no longer exist on that show, would your storyline survive? Will it be enough to give entertainment? Will it be enough to keep the viewers going? Especially if you've been able to, amass a supporting fan base, So I'm really looking forward to seeing this, because let's not forget, Caroline and Laura were not necessarily on good terms in season 1. Yeah, and they weren't. But then, the whole Caroline and Laura's thingy with Laura's sister Linda Ikeji, that whole drama was so messy. Yes. So she's back now in season 3. Question is, are they going to be on good terms, or are they going to continue where they left off with their beef? Remember, Laura is now mature. So when Laura sees that Caroline is back, is she going to be at loggerheads all over again with Caroline, or are they going to be friends? What's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? Also, let's not forget that there's also the case of the familiar as at against the unfamiliar. Now, it's not like these ladies do not know each other. Yeah, it's not like, guys, come on, this is Lagos. They literally run into one another at different social gatherings. In fact, all of them, they're, as much as they are entrepreneurs, they've got their own thing going for them, they are also socialites. They are part of the biggest socialite clique in Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, when you're mentioning names of people that are up there, they are part of those people. Yes. So, guys, it's gonna be a lot of drama. At this point, I feel like this video has become too lengthy, because that's the other part of this video I really wanted to share. Remember when I was talking about the controversies, the rumors, the many stories, that I have heard about these new cast members on the internet, on the Nigerian internet space, guys. If I begin to share these stories, it's gonna make up for another extra 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour long, in addition to what I've already, discussed on this video. So I think we're gonna do a part 2 of the cast members of the Real Housewives of Lagos season 3. All right. But in the meantime, I've actually shared a lot. So please go ahead and share your thoughts in the comment section below, because I just want to know if you are just as excited as I am for this new season. All right, so share your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on another video where I get to talk about the many controversies, the nasty, the good, the bad, the ugly, and of course how much more these new cast members' lives will probably impact on this new season. All right, but yeah, that is all I have for you on this video. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and bye. That was a very weird close-up of this video, but anyways, bye.